This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders League. This is the last game in the 7th round of fixtures. It is the first division game between Justinian I and Hannibal. Justinian is number 5 in the league with 8 points. Hannibal number 3 with 10. Justinian I has a 3-0-2 form last 5, while Hannibal has 4-0-1. Justinian I lost his round 6 game after having won the previous 3. Hannibal, he did win round 6, so they are both in good form. Let's go to the starting positions. Here we see Justinian I starting in the middle. It is the eastern part of the continent, the southeastern part. He starts here next to copper. There is also some fish, there is stone up there and some uranium for later, a lot of forests to chop down. This is part of the great continent that goes all the way west and all the way north, and the starting position of Hannibal is all the way up here. Close to the silver, close to the crabs. There is also a river out here west of him. So they are far away from each other. Let's see how long it takes before they meet. They can reach this mini continent before astronomy, but they will have trouble getting themselves over here. Although I think that they will have access here through the coastlines. So there is a possibility that we'll see this early on, but up northeast here, those are not going to be any places settled until after astronomy. Let's get the game going. Justinian I versus Hannibal in the first division. Let's see what happens here. Justinian, it's Hannibal in Hinduism, Justinian in Buddhism, different religions, and Hannibal is then cautious. About 60 turns into the game, 2 cities each at the moment, and the third city for Justinian there. He is keeping to the southeastern part of the map, while Hannibal is in the eastern part of the continent, not the eastern part of the map for Justinian. 6 cities Justinian, 3 cities Hannibal, turn 133. I missed the 1 AD of course, but Justinian is 1.5 times as strong as Hannibal, and he has 7 cities versus Hannibal's 4. This is looking a little bit dangerous for Hannibal at the moment, with Justinian twice the number of cities and almost twice as strong. Hannibal needs to do something here. Justinian is going to run away with the game if this continues. He's on horseback riding, theology, Hannibal, it's in trouble. Justinian 11 cities, Hannibal with 6 cities, Justinian twice as strong as Hannibal as well, and he is expanding really well, the Byzantium leader now. 12 cities, Justinian, 7 to Hannibal. Hannibal on paper, Justinian is on machinery. Hannibal is coming south though. They haven't even touching borders yet, and it looks like Justinian is the one taking that mini continent that is in next to the starting continent here. 14 cities Justinian, 8 cities Hannibal. They are in different religions still. Hannibal is in Judaism at the moment. Justinian is going for engineering. Hannibal going guilds next. Justinian compass, maybe he's going to go optics as well. Yes, he is. Will Justinian then go straight for astronomy, or will he do something else? He goes philosophy first. Hannibal now on to banking. 15 cities Justinian, 10 cities Hannibal, which means that the more cities they found, the less impact the difference of 5 or 6 cities will have, but it is still a clear advantage Justinian here. Going paper now. Hannibal getting the engineering, Justinian getting nationalism in just 4 turns. Turn 270, he's here, we are in the 19th century. Justinian I, 17 cities, Hannibal 12, Justinian up to 18 as I said that. And they are facing each other, they are bordering each other now. Justinian twice as strong as Hannibal, but Hannibal is catching up in cities. Almost catching up, that is. 19 Justinian cities, 13 Hannibal cities. Now Justinian has also a city on the southeastern continent, that mini continent out there, so Justinian is up to 21 cities now, Hannibal on 13. Hannibal is going to get divine right, while Justinian is getting his economic tax. Justinian going for gunpowder as well, and replaceable parts next. Hannibal is going astronomy. Justinian is going rifling. 23 cities to 13, and Justinian is on rifling. He has also settled a city up in the northeastern parts of the world, and 24 cities now to Hannibal's 13. Hannibal has been out expanded. 13 cities Hannibal. Justinian is up to 26, and he just got scientific method going on for communism next then. Hannibal getting education. 27 cities, 28 cities. Justinian now turned 330. 29 cities for Justinian. He has gone for physics next. Hannibal is getting education. He is still on 13 cities. Justinian has taken all of the map except from the starting continent. And the question now is, will Justinian try to go for a domination victory by attacking Hannibal, or will he go for some culture or space or something like that? Well, there is the declaration of war at least. Hannibal is down to 12 cities immediately. Justinian is 4 times as strong as Hannibal. He lost a few units there, he's down to 3.7. But Hannibal on 12 cities, Justinian on 33. Justinian is getting steel right now, going railroads. Hannibal researching economics here. 11 cities left for Hannibal. This is going to be a troublesome time for the Carthaginian leader, turn 355. It's a long way away from the time deadline, which means that Justinian has plenty of time to get this over with. Hannibal with 10 cities left now. Justinian is building another city as well, but there is the peace treaty. Justinian 36 cities, Hannibal on 10. I don't believe that this is a peace that is going to last. Turn 361 now. 10 Hannibal cities. I think Justinian is going to attack again to take this domination home. He has 3 turns left to electricity. Hannibal 7 away from corporations. And Justinian is 5 times as strong as Hannibal, which means that Justinian is probably going to attack once the peace treaty runs out. That is my guess, at least. 37 cities to 10, and there the peace treaty is over, and I expect a declaration of war in the not too distant future. Justinian is going for industrialism. Maybe he's going to get that first. Hannibal is going gunpowder, but that doesn't matter at all once Justinian get industrialism. 37 cities to 10, and we have the war already done before Hannibal even got gunpowder. Hannibal is down to 9 cities, Justinian 38, Hannibal 9. 40 cities for Justinian now. He did found another one on that small island there. 9 cities Hannibal. Hannibal going chemistry, but Justinian, he is going, let me see, what is your next tech? It's fascism. Okay, 41 cities to 9, Hannibal with 9 cities left, and Justinian is close to domination. All he needs is to take a little bit more land. 8 cities now Hannibal, 8 cities down. Hannibal, 7 cities now for Hannibal. This is going quickly now, 2 cities dropping very fast, and Justinian has broken him, of course. Now he's 12 times as strong as Hannibal. Hannibal with 7 cities, Justinian just needs to roll over him. 6 cities left, and there it is, the domination. In 1970 AD turned 390, and Justinian I has won a fully deserved domination victory. He was faster in expansion in the early days of the game, and Hannibal, he was behind from the very first few turns. Justinian I proves to be a good leader, and congratulations with the win. Justinian I declared both wars. He was winning them 4 city captures to 1 in the first war, 4 to 0 in the second war, for a domination turn 390 victory in the end. Congratulations to Justinian I. Let's take a look at the stats. Here are the graphics. A little bit difficult to see, but this is the line of Justinian. For score, GNP, it is Justinian. Production, it is Justinian. Food, it is Justinian already from the BC era and going up. Power, Justinian was even, well, he restarted to climb and then skyrocket eventually. Culture, Justinian. And espionage, Justinian, so he was best in everything. Demographics then, Justinian's numbers, Hannibal's numbers, you can compare them to each other if you want. I'm going to go to the top 6 cities and wonders and see that there was no wonders in the BC era. The earliest wonder was Stonehenge in 720 AD. The top 6 cities then, Justinian with the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and Hannibal with the 4th, then Justinian's back with the 5th and the 6th cities on the list. Statistics, Justinian built 38 cities, 2 religions founded, 2 golden ages, currently 73 towns, 48 windmills, 33 lumber mills. In his cities he did manage to build 33 hippodromes, 32 granaries and 29 lighthouses, 2 academies as well. Let's go page down to see page down. Here is all the wonders starting to come. Sistine Chapel is here, Mausoleum of Mausolus, Kremlin is at the bottom. And okay, that was at the bottom. Line up, yes, Kremlin was the last one. Current units then for Justinian. Go to the top. 141 infantries, 48 workers and 26 cavalries, and then a great spy is the last on the list. He trained a total of 48 longbowmen, 45 workers, 38 settlers, down to 3 crossbowmen down there, page down, and we see a cannon also at the bottom of the list. The kills then, 23 longbowmen, 10 knights, 8 war elephants, and a musketman at the bottom of that list. The losses, 6 cavalries and 5 riflemen. That was not much. Let's look at Hannibal's numbers then. 13 cities built, 5 legions, 1 golden age, currently 12 mines, 8 towns and 7 farms and windmills. He built in his cities 15 granaries, 13 barracks, 11 lighthouses, and the Apostolic Palace is the last building on the list, and he only needed 1 page to show everything he did build. Current units then for Hannibal, 15 longbowmen, 5 workers, macemen, catapults, and down to 1 chariot as the last unit. He trained 33 longbowmen, 22 Buddhist missionaries and archers, 3 galleons down there, page down, and then we see a great artist as the last unit. Kills, 6 cavalries and 5 riflemen. Losses, 23 longbowmen, 10 knights, 8 war elephants, and down to 1 musketman. Congratulations, Justinian. Let's go take a look at the victory condition screen. Here we see that Justinian I has 75.91% of the land area. He overshot by 1.91%, in other words. Nothing wrong about that. 90.49% of the world population as well. Nobody was close to culture. Hannibal built the Apostolic Palace. That didn't matter. Let's look at the cities. Then Justinian has 45 of them. This is the list, sort by population. We are at the top, yes we are. Constantinople, size 16 together with Odessos and Laodicea, and we see a lot of 15, 14, 13, 12, and down. They are reasonably happy, with the exception of Constantinople. They are also healthy, and with decent base food, 30 plus is good, so that's good, and 20s, and down in the 16th at the bottom cities. Base commerce 82 in Constantinople, 62 in Laodicea, 51 in Mistra, and we see 50 with 64 Adrianople, Thessalonica 62. So since there are many cities with 60s and 50s and 40s, that adds up in the end, becoming good. Production, Yeah, there are some good production cities here, beginning to get power in them as well. Taj Mahal is being built and ready in 3 turns for 75 production. 75 production also in Ragusa, and we have 74 production here in Heraclea, so it's a few cities that are good. Malacca, size 7. Malacca 7, let's go to the bottom and find 7, there it is, Malacca 7. Justinianopolis is the first city on page 2, and we see the rest of the smaller cities down there. A lot of cities, by the way, for Justinian the First there. You can just look at the numbers. Okay, Hannibal has 6 cities left, so let's go to Hannibal and hope that none of those disappear before we can click on this one and click on Pop. Utica, Carthage, Takape, Hippo, Sabrata and Hadrumetum. Those are 6 cities and we see them here. All building musketmen to try and defend. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. The updated league tables then show us Justinian I is number 5 with 10 points and a negative 29 score turn difference. Hannibal is 3rd, 10 points, plus minus 0 in score turn difference. And this was the last game of the 7th round. Now all that is left is the review preview magazine, and that will be in a little bit later. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. Goodbye for now.